Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for checking out our video, and today's topic of the day is going to be using OneDrive to map your files across all of your devices. Now, if you guys haven't checked out one of our recent videos, that being our cloud storage video, please go ahead and check it out in one of our most recent videos on our channel so you can get an idea as to how cloud storage works as well as how to utilize it. OneDrive is a form of cloud storage. It is one of Microsoft's cloud storage services, and I'll be showing you guys how you can utilize it, a simple way to utilize it so that you can access, let's say, all of your desktop files across all of your devices. So this is going to be particularly useful for those of you that have, let's say, multiple desktop, multiple devices. So you have a laptop, you have a desktop, and you want them to, all the files that you upload on one to be across on all the devices without actually having to specifically go and access your cloud storage. Well, there's a really easy way to do that, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to. So using OneDrive, so if you guys don't have OneDrive, I highly recommend that you go and download it. You just got to go to onedrive.live.com and you'll be able to access the download right here. Once you click on that, you'll be able to click here to download. It will download the installer. You just run the installer, it will install OneDrive. Once you've done that, you'll be able to, it'll ask you to, you'll have to open the application, so you can just type in OneDrive there, and then you'll be able to open up your OneDrive. It'll ask you to sign in using your Office 365 account. You sign in with your Office 365 email, your Office 365 password, and then your OneDrive will ask you a couple things like where to set up the default location. You'll be able, it gives you a pretty generic default location. You just go ahead and you can click next and finish up the installer, and it will be complete. Now, once you've done that, guys, it's really easy to go about setting up exactly what I'm going to show you today. But the reason that I want to show you is because, as I said, you could utilize your cloud storage and have to throw files in there and then access them from another computer or from your phone, which is all great. But what if you just want to be able to throw a file on your desktop and it automatically go on the desktop of another device? Have it so there's that fluidity of your files. You don't have to specifically add that file to your OneDrive folder in your file explorer. Similar to how you would do, let's say this is your OneDrive folder right here, and if you wanted to specifically grab something, you would have to, okay, I want to be able to access this in my OneDrive on my other device. I'd have to grab this, let's say copy this, and then paste it in here. You don't want to have to do that. That adds an extra step that we can omit by mapping all of your files so that you can access them across all your devices. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. So now that you've signed into your OneDrive, you will be able to open your file explorer and you will see the OneDrive. Your OneDrive is available here. You'll be able to click on it and you'll see there's any files in it. Now, I just have a couple of basic folders in there, but you can ignore them for the sake of this video. So as I described earlier, in terms of your desktop, I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So the easiest way to do it is, let's say we want to map your desktop across all your devices that you've already signed into OneDrive, just like I showed you. You went through the download, you installed it, you signed in with the same account on your laptop as well as your desktop. So this is your desktop, for instance. You're going to go on your desktop and you're going to create a new folder. This folder you can name desktop, if I could type. Now that you've made this folder, it's going to sync. You'll see the green status or either the blue cloud to let you know that it has been synced. Now, once it's been synced, you're going to go ahead and see that the file is empty. The folder is currently empty. So how am I going to go ahead and get all of these files into my OneDrive folder? So the easiest way to do that is going to be to change the destination of this desktop folder. So the easiest way to do that is go to properties. You're going to select properties after you right click the desktop in your quick access or in this PC. You can also access it here. Right click, select properties, and then you're going to go to the location tab. So by default, it's going to be in your C drive under your users at whatever that user is. Now, for the sake of this is of course my temporary user. I'm going to move this. I want to move the location to my OneDrive folder. So you're going to go ahead and click on that. And then, because we're dealing with the desktop, as you guys can see, I'm going to click on desktop, select folder. I want to apply. It's going to then ask me if I want to move all of the files that are currently in this location, the default users temp desktop, to my OneDrive location. I'm going to say yes, because that's what I want to do. I want to move all of those files and put them into my cloud storage. It'll go through the process of copying over all of those files that were originally just on your desktop folder to your OneDrive desktop folder. After you finish that and you go see it go through the process, you can go ahead and select OK, and you're pretty much done. You will be able to redo this process for all of the other folders in your quick access or in your under this PC, you know, that being your documents, your downloads, your music, your pictures, your videos. Create folders for those and do the same pattern. By doing so, now when you have added anything, let's say I'm going to open this up for you guys real quick. So there's a bunch of stuff in here, right? I'm going to put it by date modified, so the most recent date. I'm going to now go to my desktop and I'm going to create a new folder, and this folder is going to be test for OneDrive. Now that I've just thrown that file on my desktop, how will I know that I'll be able to access this across all of my devices? By repeating the same process across on your laptop. You'll notice that now when I refresh this page, if it would come up, it's under folder structure. You'll see that the test for OneDrive that I created at 12:52 on 8/16, which is today, is now in my OneDrive on my desktop. I didn't specifically go to my OneDrive and add that folder in there. I just threw it on my desktop. Simple. Just threw that file on there, you know, to make things easier. Now that I have OneDrive signed in on my laptop, I'll be able to access that in the same manner. It's going to automatically just know that I threw something on my desktop on my laptop, sorry, on my desktop, something on my desktop on my desktop, and now I can access it on my laptop. You will need to do the same process on your laptop as well, and that process is, remember guys, right click the folder in which you want to map to your OneDrive, select properties, go to the location and change the location by selecting move and finding the folder that corresponds with the folder that you're trying to move everything over to, trying to map to in your OneDrive. So repeat this process for your documents, your downloads, your music, your pictures on all of your devices. As soon as you throw any file into, whether or not it be your documents folder, your desktop, your pictures, it's going to be accessible across all of your devices that you've repeated this process for. So guys, I really hope you appreciated watching that video. If you do like it, just give us a like, shoot us a comment, let us know if you have any questions or concerns. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get notified whenever we release any new videos, any new how-tos, or if you want to check us when we go live each and every single weekday, starting from around 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern time until between 4 and 5 o'clock every single weekday. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Have a good one.